Come on, Scotty. Come on. Yo, listen, you backing me up into a corner, fam. You backing me up into a corner. I don't want to do it to you, but you giving me no choice. Yo, he's giving me no choice whatsoever. None. Like he's not taking it personal enough. They think you soft. They think you don't deserve any of the shit you got. They think you got lucky. They don't think you nice like that. And you coming in and you picking and choosing when you hoop hard and when you put forth that effort. I wanted what you did against the Brooklyn Nets last night. Where's that guy? Where's he at? I'm living like he got to start taking it personal. And I'm tired of giving him these chances. Either he's that or he's not. Because we're trying to build around him. He got to be a dog. 24/7, 365, 366 in the leap year. Ain't no nights off for him. And yet and still he's comfortable with performing like that. And it's not even just the number. This ain't about numbers. It's the impact. It's the energy. It's the effort. When he played against the Brooklyn Nets, that was exactly what we wanted. It wasn't even about the numbers. It was that vibe. It was that energy. He was a dog in that game. Whether he had the numbers that he had or he didn't, he gave us that energy. He gave us the effort, the enthusiasm. We ain't see that. You can't have one game like that in 3 games of mediocrity and passivity. We can't do that. We deserve more. And if they're building around him, he has to give more. And it ain't about him going up against Cade because they're totally apples and oranges. One specializes in this, one specializes in that. But of course, when they guard each other, you're going to see that. And we did see Cade give up the rock when Scottie did guard him. But he also still had 17 assists and 22 points and 10 rebounds. So did it really matter if he gave up the rock if it led to a bucket? He had 17 assists. That's 51 points. With his 22, that's 73 points that he created. Regardless of who was guarding him. We needed Scottie to have a certain presence. That's what I was looking for. It's not so much the numbers, but that presence. He lacks the superstar, all-star presence all the time, every time. That's what we want. That's what it is. All-star presence every game. Not this every once in a blue moon type shit. We ain't got time for that. I'm past the numbers. I want to see that presence, that energy. Why didn't he try to take over the game? Regardless of what this is, you can't lose to certain people, whether we tanking or not. Against your peer group, you got to take that personal. I understand what the agenda is, but these is my niggas right here. I can't lose to them. I got to listen, this one right here, you're going to have to charge this to the game because I can't lose to them. I can't lose to Evan. I can't lose to Cade. I can't lose to Jalen. I got to go crazy. I got to give them something. They got to feel me on this court. There's no way. Everything else, I'll give you whatever you want. You want to tank or whatever you want to do, cool. But these 3 guys, I got to give them that work. And I'm not seeing that. I'm seeing mediocrity. And everybody's saying, but we tanking. We've been saying that 3 out of the last 5 years. And we're going to have a discussion about that too. Oh, I'm going to back y'all into a nice little corner and fold you the fuck up. Watch. I've been cordial. I've been nice for this little transition. I don't necessarily like being in front of the camera, but it is what it is. It's also opened up another opportunity, so we'll see how that works out as well. But I'll tell you this much. I don't like losing, and I don't like being bullshitted. And this right here is some bullshit. Like, I don't like it at all. Where's that attitude? Where's that guy? Where's the guy where's the pressure and the energy that he's supposed to be applying every game? He's getting paid $200 and some odd million. You don't get to pick and choose and say I'm human. No, you're an all-star, you're rookie of the year. There's a different standard. He has to understand he's held to a different standard. There's different expectations. Nobody want to hear that shit. You ain't hearing nothing when that direct deposit hit. Motherfucker, give us that work. We want what we listen. You want to be the face of this team? Because when he leaves, if he ever leaves the Raptors, he's going to be a +1. Wherever he goes, he will never be the man again. They will never give him an opportunity like this again. It's over. He will be a +1. That's it. He's being given a golden opportunity. Don't you wish Scottie Pippen wish he had this opportunity? This is the opportunity Scottie Pippen dreamed of. He only had one season of him being the man on the team. One out of his whole fucking career. One. In his prime, he had 1 year, and they almost went back to the finals without Mike. He never got another opportunity to do it again. And to this day, it bothers him because he's always going to be in Michael's shadow. And no matter how Scottie starts this out, if he don't keep this and hold this, he's going to be a +1 to someone else's shine. And everybody going to be like, yo, but he was given the opportunity. He might mess it up for the next kid that might deserve the opportunity. It ain't just about him. But while it is, he has to understand he has to hold it down. He got to be a dog every game. He has to make a forceful impact every game. He has the tools. I can see if he was a work in progress and he didn't have the game that he has. He has the game. He has it. That's it. He has the game. He has to produce, and there has to be a certain force behind it. He's not a point guard. He's not he's not a shooting guard. He's not a small forward. He's a point forward, 6'10", 250. There has to be power and force attached to his performances. There has to be electricity attached to it. He's a star. And stars have to exude electricity. He has to be electrifying at all times. There is no nights off. I'm sorry, Scottie, it's over. There ain't no nights off for you. Listen, there's no nights off. There's no plays off. It's your team. It's your responsibility. You got to carry the weight. It is what it is. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. This is what you signed the contract. That's what you signed up for. They building it around your likeness. No one else's. You got to hold that down. There's no excuse. You can't come out and Cade had a productive, but it wasn't a loud game either. So let's get this. Let's understand something. Cade's game wasn't a loud game he just, whatever the defense gave him, he utilized it. He made use of whatever the defensive front that was in front of him. I get double team, kick it out. Guys were knocking down shots. These niggas look. The Detroit Pistons ain't never shot like that. I don't care what y'all say. You have never seen a Detroit Piston team ever shoot like that. Not with Isaiah, not with Grant, not with Chauncey Billups, not with nobody. No, they've never shot like that, ever. 33 threes out of 84 shots. They made 19. They shot 57% from three. Mind you, in my estimation, they did what pro players were supposed to do. You get an open shot, you knock that bitch down. That's your job. Now that I respect. I respect that a lot. But I need Scottie to make an impact. I need Scottie to... There were points in this game where we had control. There were points in this game when we had control. And if he would have just took over and made sure, like at some point listen, make sure, not again, I understand the tanking philosophy and what y'all want. Y'all want some superstar, miracle, spiritual, lyrical guy to come and save y'all. Cool, that's y'all thing. I'm more into the concrete, old school, let's get the work done. If they beat us and we end up with a top 5 pick, cool. But we ain't going to do ourselves in and create these bad habits and a bad culture. Just for the sake of being part of some lottery conversation later on because it ain't work out like we wanted to. Nah, if it don't work, that's part of the process. Sometimes you're going to have to work through it. It looks like, we're going to talk about what I think it really looks like. But I need Scottie to give me, he has to make a bigger impact. If this is going to be his team, if this is going to be his team and his responsibility, he has to make a bigger impact. And it don't have to necessarily be points and rebounds and assists and stats. It has to be he has an energy force. He has electricity. He has to be powerful. There has to be something there that evokes not only fear, but is able to take advantage of an opportunity and create some momentum for us. Like, just imagine when we had the lead, if Scottie would have got going and got and just ran. Because the players feed off of energy. Our players feed off of energy. And that game lacked energy. And Detroit did their job. But if Scottie's going to be the man on this team, he has to have, his presence has to be felt. That's my point. I don't want him to think he can take a night off and that shit is sweet. And we don't have the team where he could take the night off. There will come a time when he can be like, all right, I just ain't have it tonight. He can't afford none of that right now. He can't afford an ounce, a second of that right now. He can't. He can't afford none. We can't afford it. He can't afford it. We're walking that tightrope. It's unfortunate. Well, but we going. Y'all keep saying tomorrow, and we're gonna have a discussion about y'all tomorrows, because it's about time you have a grown up speak to y'all in a dialect that we all understand. At some point, today is the day you should have feared yesterday. Tell me what you think in the comment section. Oh, we got more to talk about. Peace.